Hello everyone, in today's lecture we are going to discuss addition and subtraction of signed magnitude number. So what is a signed magnitude number? This I discussed in the previous lecture. So you can watch previous lecture of representing signed magnitude numbers. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to discuss the operations, that is addition and subtraction for signed magnitude number. So what is addition and subtraction with signed magnitude data? When signed numbers are added or subtracted, there are 8 different conditions to consider. That means whenever we have to perform the addition and subtraction of two signed magnitude numbers, then there can be 8 possible conditions that we have to consider while performing the operations. So these are the conditions. First is in this column you can see that these are the operations, these are the possible operations for the addition and subtraction using signed magnitude data. And this is add magnitude, that means of adding the magnitude of the number will be this, and this is a subtract magnitude, that means whenever the magnitudes of the number signed number will be subtracted, they depend upon these three conditions, that are when a is greater than b, when a is less than b, and when a equals to b. That means when the number a, signed magnitude number a, is greater than b, then these operations has to be performed. When a is less than b, then these operations have to be performed. When a equals to b, these operations have to be performed. So here you can see that there are 8 possible cases. Here, firstly, the a is of positive sign and it is being added with b positive. That means both the numbers are having sign positive and they are being added. So the final result will be equal to addition of both the numbers having plus sign. Similarly, in the second operation, you can see the second number is having negative magnitude. Okay, so in this case, the value of a can be greater than b, or the value of a can be less than b, or the value of a can be equal to b. So here, these are the possible operations when a is greater than b. The possible operation is a minus b, and the result will be positive. When a is less than b, then the operation will perform minus a, and the sign will be minus here. Now in this case, when a is greater than b, then b is to be subtracted from a. That means a is larger than b. So here you have to find the 2's complement of b and then add it to the value of a. But when a is less than b, you have to find the 2's complement of a and add it to the b. But when both are equal, then perform the operation a minus b. Okay. Now similarly, the hardware implementation for addition and subtraction with signed magnitude data. Okay, this is a hardware implementation for performing addition and subtraction operation. There is no separate algorithm or separate hardware implementation for the subtraction operation in computer architecture. Same algorithm and same hardware implementation is used for both addition and subtraction operation of signed magnitude data. Now here you can see that there are the components. First, to perform the addition and subtraction, we require numbers. That means A and B. A and B are the two operands that are required to perform some operation, on which operation is to be performed, you can see. Okay. So there must be some registers where the value of A and B would be stored. So here you can see that at the bottom there is A register that is holding the value of A, a flip-flop AS. Now what this flip-flop is storing? AS. That means it is storing the sign of A. Whatever sign of the A value is, it will get stored in this sign flip-flop. Okay. Now second component is parallel adder. What is parallel adder? Parallel adder is actually used to perform the addition operation. Okay. So it is used to perform the addition operation. Now what is complementer here? It is basically used to perform the subtraction. Okay, whenever you perform subtraction between two numbers a and b, then you have to find 2's complement of any of the value, whether a whether b. So that is done by this complementer. Okay, now here b register is holding the value of b, it is holding the value of b, and the sign of b is stored in this bs. It is now here, it is avf. Avf means add overflow flip-flop. Now here E is another flip-flop that is used to hold the carry. Whenever carry is generated during your addition or operation, the output carry will get stored in this E flip-flop. Okay. So what is happening here? Operation is a plus b. Suppose the operation is a plus b. Then directly the value of b register, then directly the value of b from the b register will move to the parallel ladder, and from the following register the value of a will move to the parallel ladder. Both the values will be added, and again the sum, this s is here sum. So sum after performing the addition operation will get stored in the A register. So here A register is working as accumulator also, that is holding the intermediate result. That will be performed through the parallel ladder. The S, that is sum, output of adder is applied to the input of A register. The complementer consists of exclusive OR gates, and the parallel ladder consists of full adder. The M signal is also applied as an input carry to the parallel adder. When M equals to 0, that means when this mode control is equal to 0, output of B is transferred to the adder when the input carry is 0. Okay, so that means when the M is 0, output of B is transferred to the adder, the input carry is 0, and the output of adder is equal to sum of, that is A plus B. But when M equals to 1, the 1's complement of B, that means when M is equal to 1, then B's 1's complement will be calculated using this complementer. Okay. Then input carry is also provided here to the parallel ladder. So here 1's complement of B will move forward to the parallel ladder, and here the input carry will come from the M bit. Then ladder, the 2's complement operation will be performed, and the output will be equal to S equals to A plus B complement plus 1. That means the operation is here A minus B. Tomorrow we will be discussing the flowchart for this addition and subtraction operation for signed magnitude data. Thanks for watching this video.